and I see you've been trying to get some sort of order and tidiness in your flat. Well, now I'm here, you'll never be able to tidy it again.
Garbage day? Wow! I beat that guy with one punch! Man!
One punch man! Fucking manga! Punches everyone and they fucking blow up!
They die.
Fucking Genos!
People are murdered.
People are fucking killed!
Right, this came out, not just one, 2 volumes of One Punch Man at the same time. I feel like I've been completely spoiled. Oh my god. So, this is really good. So, this is a manga series that literally everyone and their bloody mom has been telling me to get into because of the hype levels being off the charts. And you know what? They were not wrong in the slightest. This manga is amazing. And I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, so, it's set in a place where you have like heroes and villains and stuff, kind of, I guess, akin to My Hero Academia, but instead of the main character being this kid with like aspirations to be a hero or whatever, this guy, Saitama, is already like the strongest guy in existence, and he can defeat any enemy at all in one punch. Man. It's pretty much like an anthology of these kind of set pieces with Saitama fighting different enemies and kind of struggling with the idea that because he's become so strong, he can't find any kind of worth in what he's doing. So yeah, with that being said, there's not really much in the way of story to talk about besides what I've already said. And there's only really kind of 2 characters that are worth mentioning, but let's give them their fair share of time because they're both absolutely awesome. Saitama, who I've mentioned before, he's a bald guy, he's just a hero for fun. He does it kind of on the side, and like I say, he beats every enemy in one punch, so he's a one-punch man. So yeah, he basically fights people to fill the time, but because he only beats them in one punch, he doesn't really fill that much time. He hasn't got a job, he's kind of a bit of a layabout really. He's really cool. You get a lot of kind of, at least in the first 2 volumes, you get a lot of flashbacks to kind of Saitama in the past that show how he got to where he is, which is really cool. And when you find out the secret of how he gets these immense powers, oh, you'll be amazed, it'll blow you away. You'll want to do the same. And then we've got, who I think is rapidly becoming my favourite character, we've got Genos, who is a cyborg man, who seems to lose at least one of his eyes in every single fight that he's in. He's awesome, he's a cyborg, so naturally he's got like these crazy laser cannons that come out of his hands and just blows everything up ever. His story, yeah, is that like a crazy cyborg killed his family in like the town that he lives in and stuff, and then this scientist guy turned him into a cyborg so he could find him. He hasn't found him. And he becomes Saitama's disciple because he wants to become as strong as Saitama, because who does not want to become as strong as Saitama? You want to beat all your opponents in one punch? Taxman, one punch. Customs fees on your figures, one punch. Bootleg distributors, one punch. When your internet goes down, one punch. There was like a mosquito woman in one bit. She was hot. For a bug. I can't really think of anything else to say. The best thing about this series so far is the artwork. Because Jesus Christ, it's so good. One of the things I will say about this is it's an adaptation of a webcomic, and it was originally like distributed online. And you can kind of tell that it's had some like digital work done to it. You can tell very easily that it was created in a digital medium for a digital medium. There's like blurring and stuff on some of the panels. So despite being kind of almost in a traditional manga style, it has that kind of 21st century spin that makes it look really interesting, alongside all this crazy, wacky action. And the character designs, considering that these guys, like the villains for example, generally show up for one chapter, sometimes even less. They are so intricate, so detailed, and so well done that it's a work of bloody art. And then they get bloody mullers that literally turned into yogurt. Yogurt. Muller corners, one punch. The art style is pretty much what you would expect from like a shonen action series, but kind of jacked up to the nth degree. There's explosions everywhere, there's just all these crazy effects, fists flying, laser beams, oh my god, The only character design that threw me off a little bit was this like ninja person called Speeder Saiyan Sonic, who I thought was a girl at first, but they're not. And I'm kind of sad. They would have made a cute girl. So yeah, One Punch Man. Read it, or I'll punch you once, and then you'll die, and then you'll be dead, and then you can't read any more manga. Jim loves manga. If I was to rate this based on these 2 volumes alone, I'd give it 1 punch out of man. See you later.